Hi guys, again we are. So now we are going to solve for the third. We are done. Okay, this is the exam that we are solving. Okay, you can see there. Okay, we are done with the first one, the second one, and now we are going to solve this C. Exercise number C. Okay, question number 1, exercise number C. There they ask for to find the extreme values of the function. This one, fxy is equal to x cubed plus y cubed minus 3x minus 12y plus 20. Okay, let us just solve this one. Okay, it's to find, let me just write here, find the extreme of the function This is question 1C. Okay, find the extrema of the function. So how will we find the extrema of the function here? See, the first thing is just let us find what is the function fxy equal to x cubed plus y cubed, it's okay, y cubed minus 3x minus 12y and plus 20. This is the function. So let's go. Here, to find the extrema of this function, first we have to know that we have to find what is fx. Okay, fx here, it means that it is the same of the partial derivative with respect to x of this fxy. Okay, it's the same. So the partial derivative with respect to x of the fxy must be 0. Okay, and then we have to find them, this one. So the root or the solution for this equation here that we will get, okay, these points that are the solution for this equation joining to these points that are the solution for this second equation. So this is fy del u del y equal to 0. Okay, combining these 2 points from these two equations, we will get the points that probably might be the maximum or the minimum or the saddle point. So I will call them the critical points. Okay, so now let's go what does it mean. Let's go to what is really important here. So fx here, we have just to find what is fx. Fx, it is, we will just pick up this expression and we will derive with respect to x. Okay, yeah. So it means that here y cubed will be constant, minus 12y will be constant, 20 constant. So whenever I'm deriving regarding x, it means that everything that is not x will be constant, just like this. So it will be 3x squared, deriving this will be 0 minus 3, and this is equal to 0. Okay, first. And is there anything that is having or holding x? No, just this. Now, for the question number 2, this one, f of y, I will derive with respect to y. So this will be 3y square. Everything that has not y will be 0, that because will be constant. Here we are just solving for y. So 0, 0, it will be minus 12, and here it will be 0. So this one equal to 0. What do we have to do here? Here 3x squared minus 3 is equal to 0. Take out this one, minus 1, this will be 0. So here we know, just apply, you know, this one, a squared minus b squared. This is difference of quadrant. Okay, quadrant difference. This is the same as I write something like this one. See, is the same as a minus b and a plus b equal to 0. So suppose it's this way. Okay, this is just to give a hint. So now it will be 3x plus 1 and x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so x will be equal to minus 1 and x will be equal to 1. So these are the points for x. Okay, now we will do the same for y. So calculate for y. For y, what you get? You get 3y squared minus 12 equal to 0. So take common 3 here, it will be y squared minus 4 equal to 0. Then from here apply the same, okay, just apply the same rule. You get 3y minus 2 and y plus 2 equal to 0. So then here y is equal to minus 2, okay, minus 2, first the negative value, then the second. Y is equal to 2, okay, just like this. Okay, now what are the points here? So here the critical points, okay, because here we want to find what is the maximum and minimum. Critical points are how to build up the points here. The first, okay, the first guy here must be bound with the first guy here, and the second with the second. They will make the first this first and this first. Okay, let me call y1 x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay, x1 with the x1, x2 with x2 will be the points here. Okay, so minus 1, minus 2, and 1 and 2. These are the critical points for here. Now, what's the next? Knowing these critical points, now we have to be worried about what is fx, that is r. What is r? And what is fyy? fxx, it is nothing more. Hey, sorry, you're not seeing. R, it is the double derivative. What's it? It's like the second derivative with respect to x, I will call r. And the second derivative with respect to y, I will call t. And, okay, the second derivative of fx with respect to y, I will call s. Okay, now what is this? R here will be, I know fx, okay, now I will derive again fx. So what I will get? 3x squared minus 3 derived. Okay, just derive this expression. This will be only 6x. This is our r. And here, look for this guy. Okay, I know f of xy, but f of xy I will derive again according to y. I will derive again according to y. What will I get? I will get t is equal to, what is fy? Fy is this one. Okay, so this will be 3y squared minus 12. And I will derive with respect to y, so this will be 6y only. Then I will find what is s. S, it is fx, just put here fx, 3x squared minus 3. I will derive but with respect to y. Is there any y? No, no y. So it means that with respect to y, everything here is constant. So it will be 0. Now that I know r, s, t, okay, and I know the points, these points, I will build up the graphic. Okay, so the graphic will be something like this. Okay, let me see. So let me just adjust this. The graphic will be like this. Points. Here you put out the points. R. You can just put T. RT. Then S. Okay. Then RT minus S square. Minus S square. Yeah, just build up something like this. Okay. Yeah, and put here the points. Which are the points? Minus 1, minus 2. Then the second points are 1 and 2. Okay, these are the points. Then okay, what should I put here? This is r when x is minus 1. We know that r is is 6. Okay, just r is 6x. So when x is minus 1, put here it will be minus 6. So okay. Hey, sorry, I forgot something here in the table, but I will put here. Okay, This is just a solution. I can just write solution or remark or something like that. Here you will write down whether this point is the classification of this point. Okay, can be written as solution or remark or mark, something like this. Yeah, so when this is -1, just put here x equal to -1. Put here -1 because it is only varying according x. So this is r. Okay, then we'll get t. See, it's only varying according to x. Just put here -1, it will be this. So for t, it is 6y. So put there -2, it will be -12. So here it is -12, it is -6. -6 is less than 0. And here, when you find this, what is s? Just s is 0. So s is 0. It doesn't depend of x or y. Now, rt minus s squared. So put here r times t. This and this will be 72. Multiply them. -0. This will be a positive number. Now see, when r is negative and rt minus s squared is positive, it means that it is this point is considered as maximum. Okay, this point will be considered as maximum. Okay, and let us go for the second point. The second point, this here it is 1. So for the second point, if I put x equal to 1 here, it will be positive. You see, it will be positive. So yeah, just put 1 here, it will be 6 positive. And just put also 2 here, it will be 12 positive. So here r is positive, here s is 0, the same, and here you will get 72 because this time this the same, and -0. This is also greater than 0. So what will happen here? 72 is greater than 0 and r is greater than 0. rt minus s squared is greater than 0 and r is greater than 0. So here we have minimum. Okay, this is minimum point. Okay, so whenever this guy just must be positive. If this guy is negative, man, forget, it's not neither maximum or minimum. Okay, if this guy is negative, it might be saddle point. But if this guy is 0, then it is how can I say, test fail for this guy. Okay, just like this one. What else? Now that we know this guy maximum and minimum, we know maximum and minimum. Now go. Okay, now we gotta go. We gotta move for here. Then you will write here. Okay, here the function. Okay, function f(x,y) has minimum at, what is the point that this function is minimum? Got minimum 1 and 2, and has maximum at, okay, has maximum at -1 and -2. Okay, and there, and it, okay, and its value is respectively. Okay, when I write respectively, it is because I'm going to write down the result of the value according to this order. First it will be the minimum, then the maximum. Okay, so this guy will stand for the minimum first, then I will substitute this 1 and 2 in the original function. Okay, that is, what is the original function here? The original function is this one. As you can see, this x cube and this. I will just go back to there. It will be -1 positive cube plus y cube, it is 2 cube, then -3 times 1 -12 times 2 and plus 20. It all will be equal to 2. This is the minimum value of the function. Okay, the minimum values of the function, and f -1 -2 will be -1 cube plus minus 2 cube minus 3 point minus 1 minus 12 times minus 2 plus 24, and this will be equal to 38. This is the maximum value of the function. Then we're done. Thank you.